School Sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Darlings Auto Group. You'll do better at Darlings. Visit darlings.com. Next Home Experience. The market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. The Furniture Gallery, a family-owned Maine company with locations in Bangor, Augusta, North Windham, and Topsom. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. The place to be in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Praise Auto Sales. Over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. Visit praiseautosales.com. Dairy Queen Bangor. Get a DQ treat today at Dairy Queen on Broadway in Bangor. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's #1 driving school for 57 years. Eastern Maine Community College, start your future at emcc.edu. Bangor Savings Bank, since 1852. At Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Visit bangor.com. Dairy Queen Old Town. At DQ, happy tastes good. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. Find your place at powerofhardwork.com. High School Sports on Ticket TV is also brought to you by Maine Finish Strong, Hidden Meadows, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, The Fitch Company, Maine Athletics, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Union Street Towing, Bangor Mall Cinemas, Bangor Floral, Hannaford and Bucksport, Novus Glass, Hartford's Auto Service, Old Town Redemption Center, Bennett Auto Center, The Growing Place and Polish, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, Lloyd's Family Market, Quality Automotive, North Star Waste and Recycling, Crystal Clear Family Pet Center, The Farmer's Table, Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market, Coach House Restaurant, Saliba's Rug Cleaners, Goslin's Bakery, Creative Options LLC, Twin City Tire, Harvey RV and Marine, Seaboard Federal Credit Union, Midcoast Denture Design, First National Bank, Napa Auto Parts, and Hammond Lumber Company. Let's get you out to the game. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Mansfield Stadium here in the center of Bangor on a hot and steamy afternoon. We are ready for some high school baseball. The Class A quarterfinals coming your way on Ticket TV. The Bangor Rams hosting the Mount Blue Cougars, making the trip from Farmington. This is the 3-6 quarterfinal. We welcome you into the Bangor Savings Bank pregame show. Bangor Savings Bank has helped New Englanders achieve their goals since 1852 because at Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Whether you're planning for today or building for tomorrow, they're here with a personalized service and a commitment to what matters most to you. Visit Bangor.com. I'm Mark Paulette, joining you from the Darlings broadcast booth. It's Darlings in Bangor. They've got you covered for sales and service. Shop new Ford, VW, Audi, Honda, Nissan, Volvo, and Kia models or used of all makes. Visit Darlings.com. We're getting a little bit later of a start here today. Apparently the Cougars had some issues on the traveling trail, making the trip over from Farmington. You take a look at the quarterfinal bracket right there in Class A. The winner of this game advances to take on the winner of Edward Little and Mount Ararat, that 2-7 matchup. Hamden Academy against Messalonski, that's also a game taking place right now on Ticket TV, with the Broncos leading that at last check. And Oxford Hills versus Brunswick, the other quarterfinal, taking place this round. That peek at the bracket presented by Acadia Federal Credit Union, Acadia FCU, now open on Wilson Street in Brewer, bringing local service backed by more than 60 years of serving Maine. They have branches in Bangor, Brewer, and Aroostook County, and you can visit acadiafcu.org. Ticket TV coverage is also presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer. See the Smith Brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth because nothing runs like a Deere. We're presented by your local family-owned McDonald's, Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, as well as Wilson Street in Brewer. Available when ordering McDelivery through Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Grubhub. You can get 2 sausage McMuffins with egg, 2 hotcakes, 4 hash browns, and 4 small hot coffees, all for just $19.99. That bundle deal is worth over 40% off for a limited time. And we're presented by Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center here on Ticket TV. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar, taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be, the official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. We will take our first time out in the Bangor Savings Bank pregame show, and when we come back, we'll talk about the first and only meeting this season between these two teams, take a look at the regular seasons for the Cougars and the Rams, and we make our way towards the first pitch here at Mansfield Stadium in Bangor. This is the Class A postseason on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a Deere.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a Deere. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Desk jobs aren't for everyone. Some of us want work that moves, work you can see, work that matters. Others might call it dirty, but we don't mind. At Casella, hard work isn't just a means to an end. It's something you can build a life on, and it's important work that keeps society moving. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. That's the power of hard work.
Darlings in Bangor is hiring experienced Ford technicians. We've solved the 2 biggest challenges in the industry, warranty time and flat rate. At Darlings, you'll have guaranteed hours, retail time for warranty, and unlimited earning potential. We offer up to $40 an hour plus incentives, generous PTO, full benefits, and a climate-controlled shop. Apply today at darlings.com. You'll do better at Darlings.
Spring is here, and it's the perfect time to refresh your home at the Furniture Gallery. During our Spring into Savings event, brighten every room you have with lamps, rugs, and wall art. The Furniture Gallery is getting ready for warmer days. Enjoy 15% off outdoor furniture and create the backyard retreat you've been dreaming about. Speaking of dreaming, need extra sleeping space for guests? Our sleeper sofas start at just $6.99. Shop local, save money, and love your home this spring. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, North Windham, and Topsom.
Welcome back to Mansfield Stadium in Bangor, where we are getting ready for this Class A North quarterfinal. 3-6, the matchup between the Bangor Rams and the Mount Blue Cougars. Bangor 13-3 on the regular season. Mount Blue wrapping up with a record of 10-6. We'll dive into those records in just a minute. First, I'm going to tell you about the Furniture Gallery during their Spring into Savings event. You can brighten every room with lamps, rugs, and wall art from the Furniture Gallery. Shop local, save money, and love your home this spring at the Furniture Gallery. Locations in Augusta, Bangor, North Windham, and Topsom. Also brought to you by Northeast Driving School. They have been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Visit northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. As I mentioned, these two teams met just once during the regular season. That was back on Friday, May 22nd. Bangor made the trip to Farmington, and they came away with a 5-4 victory over the Mount Blue Cougars. A Bangor team that would go on to lose their very next game against Hamden the following Wednesday, 6-5, right here at Mansfield Stadium. The Rams, at one point in the middle of the regular season, were the top team in Class A after beating Oxford Hills right here on May 8th, 10-5. Bangor took that top spot, but then a couple of losses in the back half of the schedule dropped Bangor down to third. They ended up finishing the season with a 17-1 victory over Camden Hills, but before that, the Bats had quieted down a little bit after stringing together 7 consecutive games in which the Rams scored double figures, so looking for that lumber to wake back up here this afternoon and evening. As for the Mount Blue Cougars, they ride a 4-game win streak into the postseason with victories over Oak Hill out of Class C South, Camden Hills, Mount Skowhegan, and Messalonski, a playoff team that they defeated 8-1 in their final contest. 10-6 on the season for the Cougars as we show you once again a look at that bracket. Hamden, at last check, leading Messalonski 7-0. Jim Churchill and Ernie Clark on the call of that game over at Bordick Park in Hamden. Tickets by Praise Auto Sales. If you're looking for your next ride, Praise on Outer Broadway has you covered. Guaranteed lowest prices every day with no waiting for a sale and over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. You can visit PraiseAutoSales.com today. We're also brought to you by Casella. Good pay, good people, good life. Find your place at powerofhardwork.com. Grounds crew is tending to the infield right now, a hot day, so they want to make sure to feed it plenty of water out there and keep it soft and perfect playing conditions for the Rams and the Cougars to run out onto. We'll get set to wrap up our pregame show in just a minute, but first I'll give you the starting lineups for tonight's contest. We will break for the announcements and the anthem and return for the first pitch. For the Mount Blue Cougars, leading off is the shortstop Oliver Cormier. Elijah Seberg, the second baseman, bats second. Jax Viano bats third, playing first. Ben Wrigley, the cleanup hitter and the catcher. Cam Norton is the third baseman. Parker Smith bats sixth in right field. Carter Meter on the bump for the Cougars. Dylan Hamlin in left, and Gary Harkins in center. Rounding out the Mount Blue starting 9, the Bangor Rams line it up like this. Gavin Glanville-True leads off and plays center field. Ethan Sproul at third base. Jacoby Harvey bats third at short. Kyle Johnson cleanup and catching. Owen Glanville-True is in left field. Lucas Rutherford at first base. Garrett King is the designated hitter today, and he is hitting for the pitcher, Matt Turcott. Jonas Gilly is at second, and Trey Tennant rounds out the Rams lineup, batting ninth in right field. Those starting lineups presented by Dean's Detailing. Dean's has been the leader in auto detailing for over 55 years. You can renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, look good and feel good in a clean, shiny car, and book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. Don't forget, Father's Day is coming up. Be a hero with a Dean's gift card. There you see coaches meeting behind home plate, exchanging the lineup cards with our umpires. We will take that final time out of our pregame show, and when we come back, we'll be on the other side of the announcements and the anthem. It'll be time for a first pitch here at Mansfield between the Rams and the Cougars. Class A quarterfinal action, 3 versus 6, right around the corner on Ticket TV.
The marathon of life can be challenging. Chores and responsibilities keep us from the things we once loved and the aspirations we set. But it's never too late to find your second wind. With an affordable, fully online program and advisors to help you along the way, you can cross the finish line at your own pace. Finish strong at the University of Maine.
Since 1852, Bangor Savings Bank has been helping New Englanders thrive by living our You Matter More promise. We invest in Northern New England because your ideas, your well-being, and your business matter to us. Our commitment is reflected in our caring employees, innovative solutions, and investments in local communities. At Bangor Savings Bank, you are at the heart of everything we do because you matter more.
Hi, I'm Steve Prey. My father built Praise Auto Sales on trust, integrity, and dependability. Today, we work hard to carry on those same qualities. Praise Auto Sales has now grown to 2 locations, which gives you a bigger and better selection to choose from. We have a wonderful service department. They really thoroughly examine every vehicle before we sell it, and also maintain your vehicle after the sale. Our financing department works with banks, local credit unions, and alternative financing to help you get in the vehicle of your choice. At Praise Auto Sales, you don't have to wait for a sale. We offer every day guaranteed lowest price. We really are an extended family of grandparents, parents, kids. Come on out and see us and you'll see why we've been in business for 40 years. Plus, we do free appraisals. Praise Auto Sales, out of Broadway, Bangor.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with a tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union. We keep you mobile.
Surprise! I said we'd be back with the first pitch, back a little early here on Ticket TV, where our coverage is presented by Eastern Maine Community College. At EMCC, every student has a story. Some are just beginning, others starting a new chapter. Wherever you are, your future can start at emcc.edu. Tonight's coverage also brought to you by Dairy Queen in Bangor with a new DQ breakfast collection. You can enjoy a Cinnamon Toast Crunch Dip Cone, Fruity Pebbles Shake, or Choco Frosted Donut Blizzard Treat. Whether it's breakfast time or not, just visit 668 Broadway in Bangor. DQ Happy Tastes Good. And while we're telling you about the Broadway in Bangor Dairy Queen, let's tell you about the Old Town Dairy Queen. The DQ $7 chicken strip meal deal has it all. 100% white meat, seasoned chicken strips, full-size fries, a drink, and a DQ sundae, all for just $7. Now you can get it with the new Honey Sriracha Dip at 613 Stillwater Avenue in Old Town. Well, we said a game's going on right now, also on Ticket TV over at Hamden Academy. Maybe we can sneak a little bit of that into our broadcast here as we're getting ready for Bangor and the Cougars.
Thrifty with the pitches here if he's going to complete this game.
Listening live on this contest, Hamden leading the Mesalonsky Eagles 8-0.
And Charles is 2 for 2 in the ball game. Takes one outside.
That was the first error against Hamden in the game. Mesalonsky with 5 errors. Now he's kind of added up here.
Northern Maine Class A quarterfinal contest.
Back here at Mansfield, getting ready to meet the team players for the visiting Mount Blue Cougars. Then we'll have the starting lineups announced. See the Cougars already wearing some helmets there, ready to get this game underway. Mentioned just the one regular season matchup between these two teams decided by one singular run, 5-4. Bangor took that one in Farmington.
And number 10, Emmett Walker. Starting lineup this evening for Mount Blue, leading off playing shortstop, number 9, Oliver Cormier.
Gave you the starting lineups in the last segment. They're presented by Dean's Detailing. Now you see the players being introduced in front of the crowd here at Mansfield Stadium. A nice crowd filing their way in. Slightly later start time. Get the Bangor contingent off to our right. And those making the trip from Farmington down below us and to our left. That will do it for the Bangor Savings Bank pregame show. We'll take our final timeout, and when we come back, this time it will be the first pitch between the Rams and the Cougars. It's coming your way next on Ticket TV.
For over 80 years, Seaboard Federal Credit Union has been putting its members first. Founded in 1940, we've grown alongside our communities with branches in Bucksport, Ellsworth, and Herman. We're not a big bank, and we're proud of that. We're member-owned, community-driven, and here to help you build a better financial future. Whether it's saving for a goal, buying your first home, or simply managing everyday life, Seaboard Federal Credit Union, the smart place for your money.
From school drop-off to holiday road trips, your family deserves to feel safe, no matter the conditions. And at Twin City Tire & Service in Brewer, they'll help you find the best all-weather tires for your vehicle and any commute. With the best selection of all-weather tires in the Bangor area, Twin City Tire also offers the lowest prices on new tires, guaranteed. Save on new tires now, or get ahead and schedule your winter tire swap today at Twin City Tire & Service, proud sponsor of the UMaine Black Bears. 609 Wilson Street, Brewer. You ever wish you could rewind everything and press play one more time? Back to when connections meant something, when we played to just play, and adventures started with nowhere to be and all day to get there. Somewhere along the way, we got stuck in fast forward. We forgot to hit pause and see that the open road to everything we miss is actually right in front of us. Find your open road with Harvey RV and Marine, Outer Broadway, Glenburn.
Any job goes more smoothly and successfully with the right people on your team, like the people at Hammond Lumber Company, where you'll find high-quality building materials from industry-leading suppliers and get expert advice and professional services. Hammond offers timely delivery with their own fleet of trucks, with boom and forklift trucks available. For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Have a painful tooth or an entire mouthful of teeth? Mid-Coast Denture Design now offers tooth extractions in both Ellsworth and Brewer. Get your teeth pulled and immediate dentures placed right in our office. Quick, convenient, and comfortable. Let denturist Lindsay Young and her staff create immediate dentures for you, all in one location. Mid-Coast Denture Design, the go-to in Bangor and Ellsworth for dentures and tooth extraction services. Because everyone deserves an awesome smile. Visit midcoastdenturedesignmaine.com.
We've got a 100-year-old company here, and it's because of the service, the quality, and the experience. It gets done right.
I think we've been doing it for so long. The only thing that we do, that when we walk into a room, we automatically know how to treat that window. We can take any product that the customer's looking for and make it work in just about any situation that they present us with. So
there's no reason to be overwhelmed. No. We can help you through it.
We're not going anywhere. We've been around for 100 years.
With Maine's largest network of parts, Coastal Auto Parts keeps things moving. If it's got wheels and an engine, we've got the parts to keep it on the road. From work trucks to weekend rides. If it's on the road, we're behind it. At Coastal Auto Parts, we're driven by more than engines. We're powered by the people who count on us. Because serving our community is what keeps us going. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. DeansDetailing.com.
Black Bear fans, Maine football season tickets are on sale now. Get your tickets at goblackbears.com/tickets or by calling the ticket office at 581-BEAR. That's 581-2327.
Back here at Bangor, and you see the Rams taking the field around Mansfield. Cougars getting ready to come up here in the top of the first inning. They'll be taking on Bangor starter, the lefty, Matt Turcotte. Today's coverage presented by Next Home Experience, the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. We're also brought to you by UMaine Finish Strong, 60-plus flexible online degree and certificate programs offered through Maine's flagship university. You can apply now at umaine.edu/online. Due up for the Cougars here in the top of the first inning. It's going to be Cormier, Seaberg, and Viano. If anybody reaches, Wrigley, the catcher, will be ready to take his hacks. Give you Bangor's defensive alignment here around the diamond. From third to first on the infield, it's Sproul at third, Harvey at short, Gilly at second, and Rutherford at first. Left to right in the outfield, Owen Glanville-True in left, Gavin Glanville-True in center, and Trey Tennant in right field. And the battery for the Rams, Matt Turcotte on the bump, Kyle Johnson behind the dish. Busy time in high school sports here in the spring. First round of playoff action. Been a busy week between prelims and quarterfinal matchups. After today, though, it'll be on to the semis this weekend. And then we play for regional crowns and state championships next week. Turcotte through with his warm-ups. Coming up to the plate is Oliver Cormier, the Mount Blue shortstop, and we are ready to get this game underway. 6:05 or thereabouts. The first pitch tonight in Bangor. Again, slightly delayed. The Cougars had some travel issues en route to Bangor from Farmington. They are here now and are ready to get this one underway with Cormier digging in to face the southpaw Turcotte. First pitch of the contest, Cormier swings away and chops it foul up the third base line. Mentioned a busy time around the area. We got a few scores that we'll pass along throughout this contest. Give you a peek of that game happening over at Hamden Academy on Ticket TV as well. Looks like the Broncos well on their way to punching a ticket into the Class A semis. 1-1 the count here on the leadoff batter, Cormier. Breaking pitch stays outside. And Cormier ahead in the count 2-1. Swinging away and lacing one down the left field line, but foul. Cormier out in front of it, gave it a charge off into that corner, but couldn't wait on it just as long as he needed to, and the count evens up at 2-2. Long jog back to that right-handed batter's box for Cormier. Turcotte into the wind and the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Comes back to blow it past Cormier for the first out of today's ball game.
Second baseman
Cormier strikes out swinging in front of Elijah Seberg. Mount Blue's second baseman batting from the left side. Lefty on lefty here with the second batter of the game. Tries to bend him back a little bit with a curveball, but it stays outside for ball one. Kyle Johnson behind the dish, giving the signs. Turcotte has one he likes. The 1-0 catches the black. One chopped on the ground at first, surrounded there. Rutherford collects it in foul territory and steps on the bag for the second out. A hard hit chopper, but Rutherford threw the body in front of it, knocked it down. Had plenty of time to make the play at the bag. 3 unassisted, and they're 2 down in front of Jax Viano.
First baseman, number 44, Jax Viano.
Number 44 there on the left side of the dish. First pitch on its way to Viano. And Turcotte paints it on the edge for strike one. Nothing and 1 the count to the Cougar first baseman. Curveball had him twisting out of the way, but it stays inside. One from the Rams lefty starter. Tugged down and away. Turcotte trying to retire the Cougars in order here in the top of the first. 2-1 on its way. Popped up back in our direction off to the left, and that will leave the stadium to even the count at 2-2. With 2 down. Top 1, a wave and a miss. Good breaking pitch there from Turcotte. Couple of swinging Ks in the top of the first. And the Cougars go down 1-2-3. After half an inning, no score with Bangor coming to the plate up next on Ticket TV.
2025 was an outstanding year of growth for Next Home Experience, and it happened because of you. We appreciate everyone who trusted us to help you buy or sell your next home. Here's to an even bigger 2026. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Have you tried the new happy hour specials at Uno Pizzeria and Grill? Just $6 gets you cheesy garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, buffalo chicken quesadillas, cheeseburger sliders, and much more, Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., 9 to close, and all day Sundays. Don't forget about the dough raiser at Uno's. Schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria in Bangor for more details at 725 Stillwater Avenue and place your orders at 947-5000 and unos.com. Back here in Bangor, you're just hearing about Uno Pizzeria, 725 Stillwater Avenue. Great food, great drinks, great vibes for takeouts. Call 947-5000 or unos.com. Also brought to you by Union Street Towing, serving the greater Bangor area for over 40 years. With towing, flatbed recovery, lockouts, and jump starts. Fully licensed and insured. Give them a call, 942-4200. Rams getting ready to come up for the first time today against the Cougar starter, Carter Meter, righty on the mound. Gavin Glanville-True, Sproul, and Harvey, the first three in the order for the Rams here in the bottom of the first. A couple other local scores around the area. Herman defeated Old Town in Class B baseball, 4 versus 5 matchup, 6-0. Ellsworth defeated John Bapps 10-0, so that sets up a 1 versus 4 in Class B on Saturday. The other side of the bracket here, Mount A and EL at last check, still 1-1, bottom 5. Being told it's in a rain delay. And the forecast coming our direction a little later, I think, but making its way through the southern part of the state right now. Bangor head coach Dave Morris trots over to his third base box, and we are ready to get this bottom of the first inning underway. Rams leading it off with Gavin Glanville-True. Center fielder from the left side of the dish, knows how to get on base. Meter working out of the stretch here. And his first delivery to Glanville-True pops the glove for strike 1. Nothing to 1 to the Bangor lefty. Off speed, stays away. Crowd filling in off to our right. Sounds like a Bangor student section taking shape. 1-1, Glanville-True, inside out swing, sprays it down the left field line, but foul. A steamy afternoon and evening here in Bangor. Temperatures well above 80s today. Here's the 1-2 to Glanville-True. Chopper high on the right side, gloved at second, but by the time they spin around and make the throw, Glanville-True sliding across that first base bag with a head-first dive and an infield single to get the offense rolling for the Rams. High chopper on the right side, just too high for the speedy Glanville-True, able to get up the line. Here's Ethan Sproul, Bangor third baseman. Taking off for second, Glanville-True, throw down, swipe, tag, and got him. Great throw and tag. The throw on a hop from Wrigley, but Seabird grabbing that ball and swiping down the tag for the first out here in the bottom of the first. Glanville-True caught stealing at second. And now 1 down and a 1-0 count. From Meter is punched to right center. And we can see how quickly that caught stealing proves big for the Rams as cruising into second base goes Sproul with a double. That would have brought Glanville-True home from first base in all likelihood. So instead of a 1-0 lead, it's a runner on second and one down in front of the number 3 hitter, Jacoby Harvey.
Shortstop number 2, Jacoby Harvey.
Harvey rocking the high socks here as he steps in for the first time today. Just a sophomore, but a powerful bat in the middle of this Bangor lineup. And he shows it off there, punching it to right. That'll get down for a hit. Sproul had to hold up to see if it would get down in front of the fielder. So he stops at third. That's 3 straight hits for the Rams to begin this ball game. Runners on the corners and one down now for Kyle Johnson. Meter is not missing any bats through the first 3.
Johnson.
Kyle Johnson during BP put one, well, not quite into the water slide out in left field, beyond left field, but he cleared the fence by 10 or 15 feet, so he's got the power to do so. He's got the game's opening run 90 feet away. 3 straight hits for the Rams as taking off for second base and taking it easily goes Harvey as the ball squirts away. Now 2 in scoring position for the Bangor catcher here in the bottom of the first inning. Rams trying to strike early in this Class A quarterfinal matchup. One 1-0 the count on the Bangor hitter. Make it 2-0 as that misses high. The count on Johnson. Taken all the way and watching that through for a strike. Meter checks the runners. And now time is called at the plate. Johnson backing out. Johnson awaits a 2-1 from Meter. Here it is. Down low. And the count in the favor of the Bangor backstop. There is a free bag over there at first base. That would load him up, however. (3-1). Fouled off, straight back. Johnson all over it, but just missing. Full count in a big spot here. Bottom 1. 3-2 to the number 4 hitter in the Bangor lineup. 2 runners in scoring position on second and third with 1 down. Johnson slaps that one the other way, going back and jumping up to make the catch and limit the Rams to just a run. Parker Smith actually almost overran the ball, but he was able to jump up and make the catch as it almost went over his shoulder and by him. Coming home to score on the sac fly is Sproul from second. Johnson with an RBI, and the Rams lead at 1-0. Harvey tagged up and went to third base. He's now standing there with 2 down in front of Owen Glanville-True, the left fielder. Foul tip into the mitt for strike 1. Big hack there from Glanville-True on the left side. Already the third lefty in the first 5 in the order for Bangor. 0-1, and that spins down and away. (1-1) on its way. Out in front of it is Glanville-True, and behind in the count 1-2. Meter trying to get out of the inning, limit the damage to just a run after the first 3 Bangor batters all had hits. Single, double, single, but Glanville-True, Gavin, caught stealing at second for the first out of the inning. Second came on the sac fly by Johnson, and Glanville True makes no effort to get out of the way of that spinner, wearing it off his side and heading down to first base.
First baseman number 17, Lucas Rutherford.
The order continues to Lucas Rutherford, Bangor first baseman, now coming up with 2 down and runners on the corners. First pitch at the top of the zone, a strike from Meter. Rutherford rocking that turtleneck look, throwing through, throwing down, and that's going to cost the Cougars a run as the ball clangs off the base stealer Glanville True. Coming home from third is Jacoby Harvey, and the Rams lead it 2-0. Glanville True with a steal at second, so Owen gets the swipe in the first after Gavin couldn't, and it brings home that second Bangor run. Cougars trying to cut down the runner at second base. Rutherford watches one miss. One and two the count on Rutherford. Off speed pitch, lined fair down the left field line. That's going to bring home another run. Rutherford, a wide turn at first, but he goes back in with an RBI single. The beat continues for the Rams here in the bottom of the first, and they lead it 3-0. Rams are making some hard contact on Meter. And this will bring up the DH, number 7 hitter in the lineup, Garrett King. King in the lineup, batting for the pitcher, starting pitcher Matt Turcotte. Bangor has already played at 3 here in the first, swinging away at that first pitch and just foul up the left field line. King out in front of it. He was licking his chops once he saw that one coming in, but just couldn't hold on long enough to keep it fair. Four hits in the inning for the Rams, 5 base runners. They lead at 3-0. That one down in the dirt. Rutherford stays parked at first. One to Rutherford, to King, excuse me. Lifted in the air out to center field, but camping underneath it. To make the catch for the third out is Harkins. The Rams leave 1, but they pick up 3. And after 1, it's Bangor 3, Mount Blue nothing on Ticket TV.
2025 was an outstanding year of growth for Next Home Experience, and it happened because of you. We appreciate everyone who trusted us to help you buy or sell your next home. Here's to an even bigger 2026. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Have you tried the new Happy Hour specials at Uno Pizzeria and Grill? Just $6 gets you cheesy garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, buffalo chicken quesadillas, cheeseburger sliders, and much more. Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., 9 to close, and all day Sundays. Don't forget about the dough raiser at Uno's. Schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria in Bangor for more details at 725 Stillwater Avenue and place your orders at 947-5000 and unos.com. Golf season is here. Hidden Meadows Golf Course is open. Just 10 minutes north of Bangor, you can enjoy a beautiful 9-hole course, a driving range, and a fully stocked golf shop. Plan your round today at hiddenmeadowsgolf.com. Ticket TV also brought to you by Bangor Window Shade, offering custom blinds, shades, drapery, and outdoor awnings. Bangor Window Shade, 105 Main Street in downtown Bangor. 4-5-6 due up for the Cougars here in the second inning. It'll be Ben Wrigley, the catcher, leading it off, followed by Cam Norton, the third baseman, and Parker Smith, the right fielder.
Number 18, Ben Wrigley.
Turcotte retired the Cougars in order in the first. He got Cormier and Viano to strike out swinging. Lefty on lefty here, leading off the second, and Wrigley watches that pitch dip down and away. Turcotte dots it for a strike, evening the count at 1-1. Bender there, catches the black, and it's 1-2. Looking for already a third strikeout as Turcotte. Here's his 1-2. And I think he's got it. Yes, he does. Unable to check the swing was Wrigley. Turcotte with some movement on his pitches here in the early going. 3 Ks in the first 4 outs, and it'll bring up Cam Norton, Mount Blue first baseman. Have another look at that last one. Down into the dirt, Johnson with the scoop. Back to live action, Turcotte delivers strike 1. The lefty with his 0-1 fouled straight back. Nothing in 2 to Norton. Back at it is Turcotte. And he's got another K, painting it on the black. Back-to-back to start the second, 3 in a row overall, and 4 of the first 5 outs recorded by way of the K for Matt Turcotte. 2 down here in the second. It'll bring up Parker Smith, the right fielder. Smith checks his swing. That one misses the zone outside. They check down at first, and he went around. So home plate umpire calls it a ball. First base umpire says he offers, and it's strike 1. 0-1 to Smith with Turcotte pumping the zone. Foul tip into the mitt. Not only is he throwing strikes, Turcotte, but doing a very nice job of mixing up the speeds. Ahead in the count here, 0-2. Trying to strike out the side in the second. And he dots it. Striking out the side is Matt Turcotte in the second. He's got 5 through the first 2 innings. And after 1.5 on Ticket TV, it's Bangor 3, Mount Blue 0 in this Class A quarterfinal.
My name's Mia, and McDonald's is helping me earn my degree. Through Archways to Opportunity, I can work and take college classes while receiving help with tuition payments. It's more than a job, it's my future. Apply today.
Back here at Mansfield Stadium, getting ready for the bottom of the second inning on Ticket TV. You can support your local student athletes this spring with Hannaford Bucksport. Proud to cheer on community teams and help make their season a success. Hannaford, proud to be part of our community. Also brought to you by Greater Bangor's favorite hometown theater for over 40 years. That'd be Bangor Mall Cinemas. They feature luxury recliners and an upgraded food menu. Find showtimes and reserve your seat at yourneighborhoodtheater.com. Also brought to you by Hartford's Auto Service. Complete auto repair for all makes and models. Over 30 years of experience at 62 Liberty Drive in Herman. Call 207-989-6322. Rams sent 7 to the plate in the first inning, so it'll be 8-9-1 due up here in the second. Jonas Gilly, Trey Tennant, and then it's back to the top for Gavin Glanville True. Don't forget to tune in to the local shows weekdays on 92.9 The Ticket. The Roast with you every day of the week, 6 to 8 a.m. The drive's been a little sporadic of late, but we'll be back tomorrow afternoon, 4 to 6. Myself and Ernie Clark, I believe, in the Greenway Equipment Studios. Gilly leading off the second for the Rams. Right-handed hitting second baseman, digging in. Meter wasn't missing too many bats in that first inning. First three Bangor batters all had hits. Single, double, single. What saved the Cougars initially was a caught stealing. Gavin Glanville-True thrown out at second base on a nice throw by Wrigley and a tag by Seaberg. But then after that, the beat kept going for the Rams. They plated three and are looking for more here in inning number 2. Gilly lays off. He's got the count in his favor at 2-0. Shadows starting to creep in a little bit over the backstop here at Mansfield. You can see behind home plate the area shaded. The stands now in the shade as Gilly sends it up through the middle. Slows down off the mound, but gloved at short in the hole, and a strong throw to first base. Delivered by Cormier. 6-3 on the putout for the first out of the inning. It'll bring up the number 9 batter for Bangor, Trey Tennant.
Right fielder number 7, Trey Tennant.
Tennant lays off the first, but it's a called strike. If you're craving something fun and delicious, try Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market on Harlow Street in Bangor. They have boba, snacks, ramen, and Jamaican patties. That one is smacked out to right field. Ranging back on it, though, is Smith. Had it tracked the whole way, and Tennant is out number 2. Finished telling you about Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market. They also have Jamaican patties, boba energy drinks, which are exclusively at the Brewer on a Wilson Street location next to Hannaford. Bangor store open Sunday through Wednesday, 11 to 8, Thursday through Saturday, 10 to 8:30. Brewer, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. Back to the top of the Bangor order, and Gavin Glanville-True batting for the second time in his many innings. Led off the game with an infield single, but then was thrown out trying to steal second. First pitch here through for a strike. Meter looking for a clean second inning here. Is 1-1. Wave and a miss. One and 2 to the Bangor leadoff hitter. And stepping off the back of the mound is Meter. Glanville-True ready and awaiting the 1-2. Here it is. And he sprays that one foul in front of the Mount Blue dugout. One and 2 to Glanville-True. Meter into the set, and his offering lined up the middle, snagged by the shortstop. Long throw over to first, and it gets away. Cormier's throw could not be corralled, and Glanville-True reaches for the second time in as many innings. Have another look, throw a little wide, trying to stretch for it was Viano, but unable to. And the 2-out error puts Glanville-True on first base.
Third baseman number 4, Ethan Sproul.
Ethan Sproul stroked a double his first time up and would come around to score the game's first run. First error of the contest. Bangor 3 runs on 4 hits. But the E3 extending this inning to at least Ethan Sproul as Meter steps off and checks the runner. You know, Glanville-True wanting to take off over there at first base. He did his first time up. This one skied a mile high on the infield. Calling for it is the second baseman, and making the catch to retire the side is Seberg. So the error does not prove costly. Bangor leaves a runner, but after 2, they lead at 3-0 here on Ticket TV over Mount Blue.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you, and with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities, and right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Back here in Bangor, back to the mound goes Matt Turcotte. He's retired the first 6 Cougars in order through the first 2 innings. There you see the line score. 0-0-1 for the Cougars, 3-4-0 for the Rams through the first 2. 7-8-9, 2 up for Mount Blue here in the second. It'll be the pitcher Carter Meter, followed by the left fielder and the center fielder for Mount Blue, Dylan Hamlin and Gary Harkins in that order. If anybody reaches, back to the top for Oliver Cormier. Ticket TV coverage is brought to you in part by North Star Waste and Recycling. Remodeling or tackling a big project, North Star Waste and Recycling in Brewer has you covered. Roll-offs for homes, front loads for businesses. Call 989-4000 or visit 198 Dirigo Drive, North Star Waste and Recycling. Dependable on time, every time. Meter leading off the top of the third for the Cougars. Trying to help out his own cause by starting a little rally here at the bottom of the order. Cougars trying to make some noise in their dugout, get a little life into this game. First 2 pitches have backed up Meter, and he's ahead 2-0. 4 strikeouts through the first 2 innings, 3 swinging, 1 looking for Turcotte on the bump. 2-0 sent foul. Two and 1 to the leadoff batter here in the third. Turcotte now behind in the count, 3-1. Meter, the Mount Blue pitcher, trying to become their first base runner of this contest, leading off the third inning. But first he watches that pitch in there, and the count runs full at 3-2. Turcotte, a little bit of a modified windup, somewhere in between a stretch and a windup. Takes a little half step, swinging away at the 3-2 and lacing it into left field. Meter has his team's first hit of the game, and Carter aboard with a single. First ball to leave the infield against Turcotte. Strikeout, ground out to first, strikeout, 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 strikeout. Shortchanged him by 1. He struck out the side in the second, has 5 through the first 2 innings. 1 on, nobody out in front of Dylan Hamlin. Pickoff move over to first. Turcotte sends his counterpart diving back into the bag, having to, if nothing else, break a little more of a sweat on a very steamy night here at Mansfield Stadium in Bangor. First pitch to Hamlin is in there for a strike. Some of the Cougar fans thought it might have been up and away. Big bender in there for strike 2. Turcotte quickly ahead here, 0-2. Harkins waiting on deck, Meter at first, Hamlin in the hole, 0-2. That one buzzes outside. Good crowd on hand here at Mansfield. 1-2 breaks right through the zone. Hamlin knew it, just turns and walks back to the dugout. A big sweeper there for the sixth strikeout of the game second looking. Sorry, third looking. Had a crossed out K there that was giving me some trouble. Turcotte has been a strike throwing machine here so far today. Harkins, a weak wave and a miss there, way out in front of an off-speed pitch. Turcotte has the Cougars all out of sorts at the dish. Looking to fan another right here. The 0-2 to Harkins. Swung on and missed. It gets away from Johnson, but with first base occupied, nothing he has to do about it. 2 more strikeouts and 7 for the game. For the first time through the order for Turcotte. So the only Cougars not to strike out, Elijah Seberg, who grounded out to first unassisted in the first, and Carter Meter standing at first with a single. They got him picked off, throw down to second. There you go. Leadoff batter reaches, but then picked off at first base on the base paths, and through 3 innings, Turcotte has faced just 9 batters. 2.5 in the books here at Mansfield. Bangor coming up in the bottom half of their 3rd inning, leading it 3-0.
3rd inning for Mount Blue, no runs.
Darling's in Bangor is hiring experienced Ford technicians. We've solved the 2 biggest challenges in the industry, warranty time and flat rate. At Darling's, you'll have guaranteed hours, retail time for warranty, and unlimited earning potential. We offer up to $40 an hour plus incentives, generous PTO, full benefits, and a climate-controlled shop. Apply today at darlings.com. You'll do better at Darling's.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back, only at McDonald's.
Give Novus Auto Glass a call today at 945-6688 to get your windshield repaired or replaced. Ticket TV coverage also brought to you by Lloyd's Family Market in Old Town on Gilman Falls Avenue. You can stop by and grab a fresh sandwich, pizza, or Chester's chicken. Don't forget, homemade whoopie pies, cold drinks, snacks, gas, and delivery available on DoorDash and Grubhub. Our coverage also brought to you by the Coach House Restaurant and Brewer. For homestyle cooking, homemade desserts, and experience-friendly staff, it's the Coach House, with takeout available at 457 Wilson Street in Brewer and online at thecoachhouserestaurant.com. And finally, coverage brought to you in part by the 2026 Ticket Awards, less than 2 weeks away, about a week and a half, in fact. The 3rd annual Ticket Awards coming June 22nd to Hero Sports Grill in downtown Bangor. The event will be broadcast live on Ticket TV right here at 929theticket.com and on the Ticket app. 35 categories of excellence in the 2025-26 sports season. Voting will resume tomorrow. Round 4 going up. All kinds of new categories and nominees to honor with the 2026 Ticket Awards. Once again, keep an eye at 929theticket.com and our social media channels for updates on those. Leading off the bottom of the 3rd for the Rams, it'll be Jacoby Harvey. Harvey singled and scored in the 1st inning. Sophomore awaits the first offering from Meter, and it's through the zone for strike 1. Harvey, part of 3 straight hits to open the game for the Rams. Johnson had a sac fly behind him. Glanville True reached on a hit by pitch. Lucas Rutherford had an RBI single. Fouled off to the right side, and Meter ahead 1-2. Rams sent 7 to the plate in the first, just 4 in the second. That's because there was a 2-out error committed by the Cougars. Otherwise, it was a clean inning for Meter. Harvey here goes the other way, sends that one out towards right center, and he's got it down for his 2nd hit of the game. Jacoby Harvey going the opposite way once again, and he's on first, leading off this third inning.
Catch number 20, Kyle Johnson.
Kyle Johnson mentioned he had a sac fly back in the first inning. Bangor catcher watches the first one miss for ball one. Owen Glanville True on deck. Lucas Rutherford in the hole. First, a throw over to first, keeping Harvey honest. Our coverage brought to you in part by Maine Athletics. For Black Bear tickets, call the ticket office, 581-BEAR, or visit goblackbears.com/tickets. A big swing and a miss there from Johnson. He might have been going for the downs on that one. Mentioned that during BP we saw him clear that 330 marker out in left field and send one in the direction of the water slides. 1-1, Harvey takes off. Here's the throw down and sliding in behind it. Close play, but Harvey in there at second base with the stolen bag and in the scoring position with nobody out. Pitch was a ball to Johnson, so he's now ahead in the count, 2-1. Rams trying to pad their lead here in the third inning after plating 3 in the first. 2-1 to the cleanup hitter. And a breaking pitch catches the front door for strike 2. Long look at Harvey out at second. Now the 2-2, and Johnson goes down swinging. Pitch in the dirt, so they got to throw to first to complete the K. As they do so, Harvey takes off for third and gets there easily. So he's now just 90 feet away with one down in the Bangor third for Owen Glanville True. He wore one his first time up, got plunked, stole second, and eventually came around to score. First pitch to the lefty, swinging away and skying one. Is there a play to be made in foul territory? Over and unable to squeeze it was the Cougar catcher, Ben Wrigley. Tough play for him to make, looking up in the high sky with that ball drifting away from him. Viano couldn't get there from his first base position to help out. Couple of Cougars catching a breath after running some distance on that last pop-up. And now Meter asking for a new ball. Glanville True patiently waiting to dig back in and see a second pitch of this at-bat after a brief pause there. Meter has the sign, and his 0-1 misses high. One on its way. Hit on the ground to second. This will bring the run home. They take the out at first base. Does Seaberg for the second out of the inning, but an RBI ground out for Owen Glanville True. Plates Jacoby Harvey, and the Rams lead this contest 4-0.
First baseman number 17.
Base is empty now, 2 down for Lucas Rutherford. He lashed an RBI single his first time up. And to watch the first one miss down and away here for ball 1. Top of the order due up for the Cougars in the fourth inning. Oliver Cormier was at the plate when Carter Meter was picked off first base to end the last half inning. Two and 0 to the Bangor first baseman. Watching it through for a strike. Kind of rocking that Nathaniel Lowe mock turtleneck that he wore last year in his brief stint with the Red Sox. 2-1 on its way, a wave and a miss. Off-speed pitch from Meter. Had Rutherford out in front. Two. And it catches the corner for strike 3. Meter gets a backwards K. That's his second strikeout of the game. Bangor picks up one more, though, and through 3, they lead this one 4-0 on Ticket TV.
For the past 10 years, Next Home Experience has grown because of you. Every buyer, seller, and referral helped build who we are today, and your milestones became our memories. The future is even bigger. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Back here at Mansfield Stadium in Bangor, Ticket TV coverage brought to you by Goslin's Bakery, 334 Harlow Street in Bangor, open 7 days a week. Grab a breakfast sandwich or one of their legendary donuts or pastries made since 1945. You can also check out Goslin's Bakery and Deli in Brewer next to Hannaford. Ticket TV coverage also brought to you by Bennett Auto Center. Experience the Bennett Auto Center difference at 99 Thatcher Street in Bangor, online at BennettAutoCenter.com. The other side of this bracket, the winner advances to take on Edward Little or Mount Ararat, the winner of that contest. That game back underway after a rain delay in the 5th inning, still tied 1-1, currently in the 6th. We also have a final from the other game that was taking place on Ticket TV today. Hamden Academy Broncos, a 10-0 victory over the Messalonski Eagles in the 4-5 matchup in Class A, so they will advance to play the winner of Oxford Hills and Oxford Hills, as Jay tells us, with some confidence. 13-3 was the final there. Vikings marching on to the semis. 2-0 the count here on the leadoff batter for the Cougars in the 4th inning and be Oliver Cormier. He struck out swinging to begin the game. One of 7 strikeout victims for Matt Turcotte. It has been a very clean first 3 innings for Turcotte on the bump, but he's fallen behind here, 3-0. Just one single, the only base runner allowed so far, Carter Meter, and he ended up getting picked off first to end the last inning. Here, though, we have a 4-pitch free pass. Cormier down to first base with the walk to begin the 4th. So just a second base runner of the day for the Cougars, trying to see if the top of the order can string something together and get him back into this contest. Elijah Seberg grounded out to first his first time up. Lefty on lefty. Swinging at the first pitch and flying it out to left field. Glanville True barely having to move, now backing up a few steps and drifting to his right for the first out. 1 on, 1 out in front of Jax Viano.
First baseman, number 44, Jax Viano.
Viano struck out swinging his first time up. Another lefty in this Cougar lineup against the southpaw starter for the Rams. Pickoff throw to first, back in safely as Cormier. You wonder if any of that advanced scouting from Bangor head coach Dave Morris had anything to do with the lefty on the bump here for the quarterfinal matchup. Another throw over to first, and back in goes Cormier. The Fitch Company has you covered for electrical and control systems engineers, technicians, designers, and drafters all ready to tackle complex projects. Visit FitchCompany.com. That bender stays up high for Turcotte. He's thrown just 1 strike among 6 pitches here in the 2nd inning, but it was hit to left field for a flyout. Viano hits this on the ground to second. It could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first. Double play. 4-6-3 for the Rams to end the 4th. have another look. Gilly to Harvey, over to Rutherford to complete the twin killer, and through 3.5. It's Bangor 4, Mount Blue nothing here on Ticket TV.
Mount Blue in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base.
My name's Mia, and McDonald's is helping me earn my degree. Through Archways to Opportunity, I can work and take college classes while receiving help with tuition payments. It's more than a job, it's my future. Apply today.
Back here at Mansfield Stadium in Bangor, Mark Paulette joining you from the Darlings in Bangor broadcast booth. We just learned during the break that I have no clue what point in the week we are in. All the days are starting to blend together a little bit. It is Thursday night, apparently. Not Friday night, which I was trying to make the case. Ticket TV brought to you in part by Pat's Pizza in Hamden. Whether playing or watching, baseball can work up quite an appetite. That's when it's time for Pat's Pizza on Maine Road in Hamden. Call 947-6488 or visit patspizzahamden.com. I may see a Pat's Pizza Hamden from where I'm sitting. It looked like some Hamden Academy Broncos or some white and purple team showed up off to our left, and could very well be. Hamden victorious on Ticket TV earlier today. Bangor here leading this game 4-0 before they come up in the bottom of the fourth inning. They scored 3 in the first. Since then, the Cougar starter Carter Meter has dialed it in a bit more. Jacoby Harvey, a couple of singles out of the 3-hole, 2 runs scored. Leading off here for the Rams is going to be Garrett King, however. 7, 8, 9 due up in the Bangor order here in the fourth. King, Gilly, and Tennant before the lineup flips. King floats to center back in the first inning. He was the final of 7 Bangor batters to come to the plate. Rams scoring 3 to get out to the early lead. Here, King sends it on the line to short, but Cormier right there, springing on it for the first out. L6 gets us going in the bottom of the fourth for Jonas Gilly. He grounded out to Cormier his first time up in the second. First pitch from Meter. Gilly chops it to short. Cormier gloves, throws, 2 quick outs here in the Bangor fourth. Gilly retired 6-3 for the second time today. And they're quickly 2 down in front of the number 9 hitter, Trey Tennant.
Right fielder number 7, Trey Tennant.
Tennant flew out to right his first time up. Gavin Glanville-True, Bangor leadoff hitter, waiting on deck. First pitch skips down and away for ball 1 to Tennant. Tennant watches the 1-0 pitch clip the top of the zone to even the count. One from Meter, a wave and a miss at the off-speed pitch there, sweeping across the zone for strike 2. Tennant out in front of it was trying to catch it, just extend the bat at it as that ball frisbeed its way from the right-hand batter's box over to the left. Meter trying to get out of the inning is 1-2. Down and away. From a lawnmower to a skidder, Bangor Tire Company has you covered, and they have since 1927. You can visit 514 Colebrook Road in Herman or at bangortire.com. 2-2 to the number 9 hitter for the Rams. Tennant watches it low through the wickets of Wrigley behind the dish, and the count runs full. Three-two. Hit on the ground sharply to short, backhanded there. Throw over to first, and a nice play made by Seaberg. Clean inning for Meter on the bump. Rams retired in order and threw four at Mansfield. It's Bangor 4, Mount Blue 0. You're watching Class A quarterfinal action on Ticket TV.
You ever wish you could rewind everything and press play one more time? Back to when connections meant something, when we played to just play, and adventures started with nowhere to be and all day to get there. Somewhere along the way, we got stuck in fast forward. We forgot to hit pause and see that the open road to everything we miss is actually right in front of us. Find your open road with Harvey RV and Marine, Outer Broadway, Glenburn.
2025 was an outstanding year of growth for Next Home Experience, and it happened because of you. We appreciate everyone who trusted us to help you buy or sell your next home. Here's to an even bigger 2026. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
The Growing Place and Polish is helping families grow for less while polishing your home for a fraction of retail cost. Check them out first. Check them out often. Do Green. Sustainability is always trending at 1221 Broadway and 548 Hammond Street in Bangor. Coverage also brought to you by The Farmer's Table for home-style cooking. Just like Mom makes, visit The Farmer's Table at 15 Stetson Road in Corinna. And we're brought to you by Old Town Redemption Center, family-owned for 30 years, open Monday through Saturday with monthly $100 giveaways at 13 Chester Street in Old Town. Call 827-7887. It's the Cougar catcher, Ben Wrigley, leading off for Mount Blue here in the fifth. He struck out swinging to begin the second. Second at-bat here against the Bangor starter, Matt Turcotte. And the lefty's first offering catches the corner for strike one. Wrigley, another lefty near the top of this Cougar lineup, taking on the southpaw. Pulls this one on the ground to second base. Gilly glides over, has it, and throws to first. One down in the fifth. One down for Cam Norton. He went down looking back in the second.
Third baseman number 23, Cam Norton.
Mount Blue third baseman. Number 23 rocking the banana bat out there, all yellow. Turcotte, quick worker, but he misses low for ball one. Another reminder about the 2026 Ticket Awards coming in just over a week at Hero Sports Grill. Oh, and that might have caught a piece of the hitter. Boy, it sounded like it certainly did, but I guess he just dove out of the way. I don't think I was alone up here on press row thinking that I heard something make connection on the way through, but instead, just a ball very high and tight. 2-0 the count on Cam Norton after getting knocked down right there. Now ahead in the count 3-0. I was telling you about the Ticket Awards coming up on Monday the 22nd. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center is where they happen. 929theticket.com, and Ticket TV is where you can watch it live and free. Taken all the way and taken just upstairs. A 4-pitch free pass for Cam Norton. He's down to first base with a one-out walk. Just the third base runner of the game for the Cougars.
The right fielder number 12, Parker Smith.
Parker Smith, the right fielder, struck out looking his first time up back in the second. He's made a couple of nice plays out in right field, though, defensively for the Cougars. Base running story today for Mount Blue. Carter Meter, a leadoff single in the third, but after back-to-back strikeouts to Hamlin and Harkins, he was picked off first base to end that inning. Oliver Cormier walked to begin the fourth inning, then Jax Vieno grounded into a 4-6-3 double play to end it. And now with one down, Norton on first here in front of Smith. First pitch spins away, throw down to first. Norton was drifting off the bag, but able to dive back in before the snap throw by Johnson. 1-0 from the Bangor lefty, misses inside. Cougars being patient here in the fifth after the 4-pitch walk. It's 6 straight balls here for the Bangor starter. Back in the zone there is Turcotte for strike one. His counterpart, Carter Meter, waiting on deck. Only hit of the game for the Cougars, as they try to find their way back into this contest in the fifth. It's getting late early because Turcotte has been pounding the zone, and that's made for a lot of quick innings so far with Mount Blue at the dish. Here's a 2-1. Swinging away and popping it up. Foul territory. Play to be made. Rutherford over, and he makes it. Second out of the inning as Lucas Rutherford drifts into foul territory. And there are 2 down in front of Meter. Plenty of foul ground to operate within here at Mansfield Stadium.
Pitcher number 2, Carter Meter.
And now with a runner on first, but 2 down, it's Meter. Ripped a single to left, leading off the third. Off-speed pitch on the first offering to Meter, through for a strike. This hit came on a full count, 3-2. Nothing in one here from Turcotte. Thought about it, but the breaking pitch ended up by his back foot. Turcotte must do a real nice job of disguising the spin, showing the ball to the batters late, because he has had them fooled several times here today. That one dotted at the top of the zone, and he's a strike away from getting out of the fifth. Hasn't had a strikeout in either of the last 2 innings, but he had 7 through the first 3, punched out the side in the second. Here is the 1-2 to Meter. Wave and a miss. There's number 8 for Turcotte. It is all Matt Turcotte here at Mansfield Stadium. Through 4.5 innings, he has kept the Cougars to just 1 hit and no runs. Bangor leads it 4-0 on Ticket TV.
From school drop-off to holiday road trips, your family deserves to feel safe, no matter the conditions. And at Twin City Tire and Service in Brewer, they'll help you find the best all-weather tires for your vehicle and any commute. With the best selection of all-weather tires in the Bangor area, Twin City Tire also offers the lowest prices on new tires, guaranteed. Save on new tires now, or get ahead and schedule your winter tire swap today at Twin City Tire and Service, proud sponsor of the Maine Black Bears. 609 Wilson Street, Brewer.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. DeansDetailing.com.
Back here in Bangor as we turn to the bottom of the fifth inning with the Rams leading 4-0 on Ticket TV in this Class A North quarterfinal. 3 versus 6. Bangor 13-3 in the regular season. Mount Blue 10-6. Crystal Clear Family Pet Center wants to remind you not to forget about your pets. Visit Crystal Clear Family Pet Center, 33 High Street in Ellsworth. Locally owned and operated. They have expert care for your feathered, finned, and 4-legged friends. Find them on Facebook. Also brought to you by Quality Automotive in Brewer, where reliable service meets expert care. They just put 2 new tires on my car today. State inspection as well. From routine maintenance to major repairs, their team keeps your vehicle running right. Experience the Quality Automotive difference at 13 Abbott Street in Brewer. Visit qualityautomotiveme.com. Top of the order due up for the Rams here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Gavin Glanville-True, Ethan Sproul, and Jacoby Harvey. They've all reached base tonight. Glanville-True is 1 for 2 with a single. Sproul doubled in the first inning and came around to score, and Jacoby Harvey is yet to be retired. 2 for 2 with a couple of singles, a stolen base, and 2 runs scored on the evening. Four runs on 5 hits for the Rams, no errors. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error for the Cougars. First offering on its way from Meter. Nice breaking pitch. Catches the back door for strike one. The 1-0 skips through there. The 0-1 skips through, excuse me. One lifted in the air towards left center field. Long run for both outfielders, and I'm not sure they saw it because it drops in between them, and Glanville True cruises into second with the leadoff double. It looked like Hamlin was kind of tracking it at first in left field, but you could tell based off the full sprint that Harkins was in that maybe Hamlin didn't quite have the read on the ball that he needed. It falls in between the two outfielders, and Glanville True in scoring position, leading off this fifth inning in front of Ethan Sproul. Sproul goes after the first offering and sends it up through the middle. Morris gives the send sign at third as that ball dies on the outfield grass. Glanville True scores easily, and taking second as the Cougars overthrow the cutoff is Sproul. RBI single for Sproul. He takes second on the throwing error. Rams now in front, 5-0. Single and a double to begin this fifth inning in front of Jacoby Harvey. Told you that he is yet to be retired today. 2 for 2 with a pair of singles and 2 runs scored. Top of the Bangor order, which led off the game with 3 straight hits, making some more noise as this one is popped up back towards the stands and just into him. Careening off the cement and then back up off the top of the press box. Meter checks the runner, begins his windup before even looking at Harvey, who fouls that one off towards the right side and out of play. Protection time for Harvey, down in the count 0-2. Got a chance to pick up his first RBI, but here, stepping off the backside of the mound. This is inside. Actually, it looks like we got a new pitcher out there on the mound. No, we don't. I just wrote down his number incorrectly. That scared me for a moment. I had 7 next to Carter Meter in my score sheet. I saw his back, which was number 2, and thought I'd been sitting here for the last 5 innings calling the incorrect name. Not the case. For some reason, my brain just wanted to turn a 2 into a 7 on the paper. Meter again. This is skied in the arrow towards center field. Camping under it out there is Harkins to make the catch. Throw comes into third, but staying right on the bag at second is Sproul. Harvey retired for the first time today with the F8. Now we'll bring up Kyle Johnson. He's looking for his first hit. 0 for 1 officially with a sac fly in the first. Johnson doing a little grounds keeping in that right-handed batter's box. Now digs in for his third at-bat of the evening. Taken off. No, Harvey with a bluff out there. This one is sent deep out towards left center field. Harkins running all the way back there. He dropped the ball. Harvey started towards third. He had to go back to the bag thinking it was caught. So he winds up at third base on a deep double by Kyle Johnson way out in that power alley. That was to the right of the 375 marker. and looked like near the warning track. Yeah, just in front of it where that ball was dropped. A deep double there for Johnson, and now 2 in scoring position in front of Owen Glanville-True. Glanville-True picked up an RBI his last at-bat on a ground out to second base. He was hit by a pitch in the first, stole a bag, and came around to score. Looks like Mount Blue is calling the infield in here, trailing 5-0 every out right now. Key. Bangor trying to break it open. Meter's first pitch misses upstairs. 1-0 the count. A wave and a miss there by Glanville-True. One slap to third, glove there. They look the runners back, throw across the diamond for the out. Nice play made down there at the hot corner by Cam Norton for the second out. Two in scoring position now with 2 out in front of Lucas Rutherford. 1 for 2 with an RBI single in the first. Struck out looking his last time up in the third. Meter trying to limit the damage to just 1, but that pitch misses off the inside corner for ball 1. Misses too tall. Garrett King, the Rams DH, on deck. Hit the ball sharply his last time up, but lined out to short. Hoping to get an opportunity here in the 5th. That pitch catches the black for strike 1. Two and 1 the count to the Bangor first baseman. Rutherford watches it low, and he's got the hitter's count, 3-1. No action in the Mount Blue bullpen. This is Meter's game the whole way, it looks like. Three-1 offering to Rutherford. And it misses outside to load up the bases. Down to first goes Lucas with the free pass. And the sacks are juiced in front of Garrett King.
Designated hitter number 21, Garrett King.
Sproul on third, Johnson on second, Rutherford on first. As the first pitch to King misses for a ball. And now we got a mound visit here. 1-0 the count, bases loaded. And we're talking things over on the bump. Ticket TV coverage brought to you in part by Saliba's Rug Cleaners, family owned for over 70 years, specializing in rug cleaning and repair. You can visit 69 Hillside Avenue in Bangor or salibasrugcleaners.com. We're also brought to you by Bangor Floral. Make memories, send flowers from Bangor Floral in the In-Town Plaza, 332 Harlow Street in Bangor. Meeting adjourned. Coach heading back to the dugout. Runners back to their bases. And King ready to dig back in. With the bases loaded and 2 down. His team in front 5-0 here in the bottom of the 5th, and he's ahead in the count, 1-0. King looking for something to drive and bring home a couple of more. That one catches the zone for strike 1. One and 1 to the Bangor DH. In on the hands, popped up on the infield. A little looper squeezed for the third out of the inning. Rams leave them loaded, but they get one more and through 5 full. It's Bangor 5 and Mount Blue 0 on Ticket TV.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you, and with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities, and right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org.
For the past 10 years, Next Home Experience has grown because of you. Every buyer, seller, and referral helped build who we are today, and your milestones became our memories. The future is even bigger. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Welcome back to Bangor, where we're on to the 6th inning. Bangor blanking Mount Blue 5-0 on Ticket TV. It has been a strong starting performance from Matt Turcotte on the bump. 8 strikeouts to his credit, and he has kept Mount Blue at bay. The winner of this game advances to take on Mount Ararat in a semifinal coming up on Saturday. Mount A, a 4-1 winner today. Ticket TV, always free, live, and on demand. And don't forget to follow us on social media, sports.net.maine on TikTok, 92.9 The Ticket on Facebook, 929 The Ticket on Instagram. 8-9-1 due up in the order for the Cougars. Dylan Hamlin leading it off. He struck out looking his first time up. He'll be followed by Gary Harkins, who struck out swinging. That's back to the top of the order for Oliver Cormier. Here's a look at live events this week on 92.9 The Ticket. Red Sox welcoming the Rangers to Fenway for a weekend series. 7:10 the first pitch tomorrow night. Saturday, it'll be a 4:10 first pitch, followed by NBA Finals Game 5. Coverage beginning at 7:30 and the tip at 8:30. Then on Sunday, Red Sox-Rangers series finale. Sunday Night Baseball at 7 o'clock. Hamlin swinging through the first pitch of the 6th inning. Lights are not on here in Bangor, despite getting a little later into the evening. Sun has dipped behind a cloud for a moment. Hamlin swinging away and sending that one foul out of the field of play. He's behind in the count 1-2. One and two to the leadoff batter for the Cougars here in the 6th, and a big curveball just misses. Turcotte certainly thought he had it based off the long walk he takes. But instead it's ball 2. 2-2 to the leadoff batter. And a foul tip into the mid. He comes back with gas to blow it by Hamlin for a second time today. 9 strikeouts in the game for Turcotte.
The center fielder number 4, Gary Harkins.
Gary Harkins struck out swinging back in the 2nd. Curveball over the plate that time for a strike. The 0-1 from Turcotte. Misses the zone. One and one on its way. Backs him up. Two-one to the Mount Blue number 9 hitter. Misses low, and he's in front of the count 3-1. 3-1. That drops through to run the count full. Not expecting a 3-1 bender there. Turcotte keeping Harkins honest, and here's his payoff pitch. Out in front of it is Harkins, just reaching out to poke it foul. Turcotte has the sign, and another 3-2. Misses upstairs, and Harkins works a walk. Down to first with one out in front of Oliver Cormier. Just the fourth base runner of the day for the Cougars. Third walk issued by Turcotte. One in the fourth, one in the fifth, one here in the sixth before the lineup turns over. Cormier, leadoff hitter and shortstop, is 0 for 1 with a walk of his own today. First pitch misses upstairs. A curve misses upstairs for ball 2. Johnson's going to head out to the mound here, just talk things over with Turcotte momentarily, try to dial him back in. He has been in cruise control basically the entire game today, allowing just one hit and scattering 4 Mount Blue base runners to this point. Throw over to first, and the Rams have picked off another Cougar. They did that to Meter earlier in the game. They do it to Harkins here, and there's now 2 down in the 6th. We have seen some outs on the base paths today. 2 Cougars picked off. Gavin Glanville was caught stealing back in the first inning. 2-0 the count here on Cormier. Turcotte trying to push his game to the 7th, but he's now fallen behind 3-0. To the Cougar leadoff hitter, swinging away and popping it up. Fouled straight back, no play to be made as that gets into the stands. Fans scattering out of the way as that one catches some bleacher. 3-1 now the count as Cormier takes the slow walk back to the dish. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 down here in the 6th. Base is empty. Bangor on top, 5-0. Off-speed pitch floats up and away, and that's the second consecutive walk issued by Cormier. By Turcotte. 2 Cormier is what I'm trying to say. He's down to first now in front of Elijah Seaberg. Seaberg 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded out to first back in the first, and then flew out to left in the 4th. One and 0 to the lefty. Hit in the air, left side, out of play. One and 1 as the sun sets here in Bangor. That's in the zone for strike 2. Turcotte and company trying to send this game to the bottom half of the 6th, and then there'll be just 3 defensive outs from punching a ticket to the semis. That's where they are. A swing and a miss by Seaberg. Down by way of the K. Strikeout number 10 for Turcotte and the Rams through 5.5. Bangor 5, Mount Blue nothing on Ticket TV.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back, only at McDonald's.
Welcome back to Bangor on Ticket TV. Rams coming to the bat in the bottom of the sixth. They lead this game 5-0 behind a 10 strikeout, 6-inning shutout performance to this point by Matt Turcotte on the bump. 8-9-1 due up in the last of the sixth for the Rams. Gilly, Tennant, and then Gavin Glanville-True back to the top of the order. Meter still out there on the mound for the Cougars. He's given up 5 through the first 5. Gilly on the day, 0 for 2. He has twice grounded out to shortstop. 6-3 in the second, 6-3 again in the fourth.
Leading off the sixth inning from Bangor, second baseman number 1, Jonas Gilly.
Bottom of this Bangor order, trying to get on base for the first time today. 7 through 9 is 0 for 7 so far this evening. One 0 to Gilly, gets a piece of it. One. A wave and a miss there. Breaking pitch from Meter gets him ahead in the count. One, two, misses down and away for a ball. Gilly swinging away here, looping one, and it's caught by Cormier at shortstop. What a play by the Cougar shortstop, leaping up over the shoulder, spinning through the air and taking a hit away from Gilly.
Right fielder number 7, Trey Tennant.
One down in front of Trey Tennant. Tennant today is flied out to right and grounded out to second. A wave and a miss here at the first pitch for strike one. Nothing in one. Just missing. 1-1 punch to second. Hops up there. Throw over to first by Seberg, and they're 2 down. First 2 for the Rams retired here in the 6th. Lineup now turns over for Gavin Glanville-True. He is 2 for 3 on the day. He's reached all 3 times up. Single in the first before he was caught stealing. Reached on an error in the second, and then doubled back in the 5th. On-base machine at the top of this Bangor lineup. Swings away at the first pitch and sends it straight back. Due up for the Cougars in the top of the 7th with their season on the line, 3-4-5 in the order. Just how you'd have it with the meet coming up, trying to spark a rally in the top of the 7th. Meter's got to get him there first, however. This one on the ground by Glanville-True. Up in the air at first, all around. Do they collect it in time? Yes. Just barely getting Glanville-True by about half a step. Take another look as this one was boxed around a bit at first base before Viano could pick it up and tag the bag. It goes off the bag, straight up. He's going to chase it around in front of the bag and then tag it and get his heel out of the way as Glanville True comes flying through. It is the third out of the inning, and we head to the seventh on Ticket TV. Rams 3 defensive outs away from punching their tickets to the Class A semis.
Darlings in Bangor is hiring experienced Ford technicians. We've solved the two biggest challenges in the industry, warranty time and flat rate. At Darlings, you'll have guaranteed hours, retail time for warranty, and unlimited earning potential. We offer up to $40 an hour plus incentives, generous PTO, full benefits, and a climate-controlled shop. Apply today at darlings.com. You'll do better at Darlings.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
We are back here at Mansfield Stadium. There you see the man of the match, if you will, on this day of the World Cup opening up around North America, Matt Turcotte. 10 strikeouts through the first 6 innings on the bump for the Rams. He has been in full control. He's allowed just 1 hit. He's walked a handful. And he is trying to cap off a complete game shutout here in the 7th.
Number 44, Jax Viano.
Jax Viano leading off this top of the 7th. Turcotte, to get his complete game shutout, will have to go through the heart of the Cougar order one final time. 3-4-5, Viano out to center field. Glanville True back a few steps. He squeezes it, and there's 1 down in the 7th. Ben Wrigley, the catcher, is 0 for 2 today. He struck out in the 2nd and grounded out to 2nd in the 5th. Another lefty on lefty as Turcotte paints the corner for strike 1. Curveball winds up over the head of Wrigley, ducking out of the way of it. One and one from the Bangor lefty to the Mount Blue lefty. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Glanville True on the run. This time it's Owen closing the gap in left center field to make the catch for a 2nd out here in the 7th. 2 up, 2 fly ball outs. And the Cougar season rests on the shoulders of Cam Norton, their 3rd baseman. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout looking and a walk in the 5th. .82 pitches so far for Turcotte. It's been tidy work for him out there on the mound. Breaking pitch through for strike 1. Once again, the winner advances to play Mount A on Saturday. Foul tip into the mitt, and it's 0-2. Bangor a strike away from punching their ticket to that semifinal round. Turcotte in search of an 11th strikeout to end this one. The 0-2 to Norton. A little something extra behind it. Turcotte blows him away with his 11th K to complete the game 1-hit shutout of the Mount Blue Cougars tonight at Mansfield Stadium. An 11 strikeout performance, complete game effort from the lefty Matt Turcotte, and the Rams are riding his left arm into the semifinal round. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the post-game show right after this on Ticket TV. Rams victorious over Mount Blue. Back to recap it after this timeout.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Have a painful tooth or an entire mouthful of teeth? Mid-Coast Denture Design now offers tooth extractions in both Ellsworth and Brewer. Get your teeth pulled and immediate dentures placed right in our office. Quick, convenient, and comfortable. Let denturist Lindsay Young and her staff create immediate dentures for you, all in one location. Mid-Coast Denture Design, the go-to in Bangor and Ellsworth for dentures and tooth extraction services. Because everyone deserves an awesome smile. Visit midcoastdenturedesignmaine.com.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a deer. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Black Bear fans, Maine football season tickets are on sale now. Get your tickets at goblackbears.com/tickets or by calling the ticket office at 581-BEAR. That's 581-2327.
Spring is here, and it's the perfect time to refresh your home at the Furniture Gallery. During our Spring into Savings event, brighten every room you have with lamps, rugs, and wall art. The Furniture Gallery is getting ready for warmer days. Enjoy 15% off outdoor furniture and create the backyard retreat you've been dreaming about. Speaking of dreaming, need extra sleeping space for guests? Our sleeper sofas start at just $6.99. Shop local, save money, and love your home this spring. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, North Windham, and Topsom.
Welcome back to Mansfield Stadium here in Bangor. Welcome into the postgame show presented by McDonald's here on Ticket TV. The Bangor Rams victorious over the Mount Blue Cougars 5-0 in this Class A 3 versus 6 quarterfinal matchup. Let's show you the action with the Next Home Experience postgame highlights to get this postgame show underway. A lot of the action for Bangor came early. You see a sun-splashed field right there. That was the lone hit of the game for the Mount Blue Cougars from Carter Meter, and then they promptly picked him off at first base to end that third inning. Bangor already in front at this point in the ball game, 3-0. They started adding to it. Single to right there. RBI ground out here by Glanville True, which plated a run for Bangor. And then it was all about this man, Matt Turcotte on the bump. Here's Bangor turning a 4-6-3 double play. Nicely done. Gilly to Harvey to Rutherford. There's a nice play. A couple of nice plays made out of short by Oliver Cormier. He was flashing the web gems out there, snaring some liners. I think we'll see him make a spinning over-the-shoulder catch coming up in these highlights. But first, you see Bangor there sending one into the gap. That was kind of a bloop double by Glanville True. They got lost between the outfielders in the sun. And then the ensuing hit, which brought him around to score. That ball was crushed out to the gap in deep left center field. Kyle Johnson ended up with a double. Didn't get an RBI out of it, though, because you could see that ball catch some leather, and Ethan Sproul had to wait to see if it'd be caught or not. There's the nice diving catch by Cormier. And that, the final punch-out of the game. Turcotte bringing heat one last time, an 11 strikeout complete game shutout here, sending his Rams on to the semis. Time now for the game recap. Game recap brought to you by the Furniture Gallery. And for the Cougars, offensively, pretty light. Oliver Cormier, their leadoff hitter, 0 for 1. He did reach base twice with 2 walks. Carter Meter, the pitcher, had their only hit, a single in the third. Other than that, only 2 lone base runners in the game for the Cougars. Cam Norton, a walk in the 5th, and Gary Harkins, a walk in the 6th. He, like Meter, was promptly picked off after reaching base. For the Bangor Rams, offensively, Gavin Glanville-True at the top, went 2 for 4 with a double. Ethan Sproul out of the 2-hole, 2 for 3 with a double, an RBI and a run scored. Jacoby Harvey, number 3 hitter in the order, 2 for 3 with 2 runs and a stolen base. So there you see 1 through 3 in the order for the Rams, each with multiple hits, 6 for 10 total tonight. Kyle Johnson, the cleanup hitter, 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Lucas Rutherford, 1 for 2 with a walk and an RBI. And as I mentioned a couple of times here, the story was Matt Turcotte. A win, a complete game, 7 innings pitched on the mound. He allowed just 1 hit. He scattered 4 walks, and he struck out 11. Let's just get it out of the way and let you know that he is our player of the game. Matt Turcotte, lefty starter for the Bangor Rams, and that player of the game presented by Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center in downtown Bangor, the site of the 3rd Annual Ticket Awards, coming up on June 22nd. Now let's show you the play of the game. And for the play of the game, presented by Dairy Queen in Old Town and in Bangor, I'll leave that up to our director, Jay Baines, to show us this replay. It's going to come from late in the contest. A hit up the middle by Bangor. It made it 5-0. That final RBI belonged to Ethan Sproul on his 2nd hit of the game. He takes 2nd on that throwing error as you see the ball come back into the infield. That our play of the game, final runner scoring here in this Class A North quarterfinal. As far as an upcoming schedule, we will have one. We just have to wait to see what those games will be on Saturday. There will be at least one game right here on Ticket TV on Saturday. Here's our crew around the grounds at Mansfield. Jay Baines directing and producing. Max Pottle whipped up the graphics. Quinn Bird to my left on the scoreboard. And Q Tidwell, our camera operator. I'm Mark Paulette signing off for the final time tonight on Ticket TV. The Rams advance to the Class A North semis with a 5-0 victory over the Mount Blue Cougars tonight at Mansfield Stadium. So long, everybody. This has been High School Baseball on Ticket TV. High School Sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Darling's Auto Group. You'll do better at Darling's. Visit darlings.com. Next Home Experience. The market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. The Furniture Gallery, a family-owned Maine company with locations in Bangor, Augusta, North Windham, and Topsom. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. The place to be in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Praise Auto Sales. Over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. Visit praiseautosales.com. Dairy Queen Bangor. Get a DQ treat today at Dairy Queen on Broadway in Bangor. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's #1 driving school for 57 years. Eastern Maine Community College, start your future at emcc.edu. Bangor Savings Bank, since 1852. At Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Visit bangor.com. Dairy Queen Old Town. At DQ, happy tastes good. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. Find your place at powerofhardwork.com. High School Sports on Ticket TV is also brought to you by UMaine Finish Strong, Hidden Meadows, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, The Fitch Company, UMaine Athletics, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Union Street Towing, Bangor Mall Cinemas, Bangor Floral, Hannaford and Bucksport, Novus Glass, Hartford's Auto Service, Old Town Redemption Center, Bennett Auto Center, The Growing Place and Polish, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, Lloyd's Family Market, Quality Automotive, North Star Waste and Recycling, Crystal Clear Family Pet Center, The Farmer's Table, Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market, Coach House Restaurant, Saliba's Rug Cleaners, Goslin's Bakery, Creative Options LLC, Twin City Tire, Harvey RV and Marine, Seaboard Federal Credit Union, Midcoast Denture Design, First National Bank, Napa Auto Parts, and Hammond Lumber Company. High School Sports on Ticket TV is a production of Sportsnet Maine and Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket.